Hi y'all, it is me, Madison. I hope you're doing so well today. Today, you guys, we are going to be making a dish for my 8-year-old inner self. We are going to be making hot dog mac and cheese. Yes, ma'am. I would like y'all to please leave down in the comment and tell me the truth that I am not the only one who used to eat hot dog mac and cheese growing up, okay? Like, it's a thing, right? Hot dog mac and cheese. I like loved hot dogs as a kid. Like, it was bad. My mom said that one time I had some friends over and she walked into the kitchen and I had the fridge door open and I had all of my little friends circled around the fridge door and I was handing out raw hot dogs to each one of my friends, and my mom had to be like, okay, Madison, like, I don't think that's a good idea, because I used to like eat hot dogs raw. How I went from doing that to being a vegan, I'll never know. But today, you guys, we are going to make a very reminiscent dish for dinner. Yes, ma'am. Also, in my last video where I made Korean style corn dogs, which I will link right up here if you want to go see that, I started telling a story about how I went to a concert of one of my favorite artists ever, and at like the most like peak part of the story, the footage cut off, which is so weird because when I uploaded it up to YouTube, the video that I had exported out of my software is fine. I don't know why it just, like, when I uploaded it to YouTube, it was like, okay, you're done here, and YouTube decided to cut it off. But whatever, I'm gonna finish the story today, and yeah, let's just get caught up on what's going on and get cooking. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so right here, I have my mise en place ready. Is that what it's called? Mise en place? Of everything that we need to cook our casserole dish with today. Right here, I have my pan, which I'd rather use my cast iron skillet, but it's not big enough for what we're going to be doing today. So in here, I have the cultured Miyokos butter. So good. I'll leave a picture of what the packaging looks like right here. I used a bunch of this to make a pasta dish not too long ago. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely phenomenal. So we're just gonna warm up this butter. Y'all, I really didn't want to spend any money or go buy any extra ingredients to make this food. So this is all stuff that I had at home that I've been needing to use up. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, and also, hi, let me give credit where credit is due. This recipe I found when I was Googling hot dog mac and cheese, because I know I'm not the only one who's done this before, and I Googled hot dog mac and cheese, and a Rachel Ray recipe came up for hot dog mac and cheese casserole. So I'm loosely following that recipe. I'll leave it linked down below, and obviously I'm substituting plant-based ingredients instead of animal products. Yes, ma'am, because that's how we roll around here. Okay, so the butter is ready. This butter is so amazing. It's delicious and it's versatile and it browns and it's yummy, yummy, delish. Okay, here I have half of a diced purple onion that we're gonna throw up your onions into your pan. Usually when I'm waiting for like something to cook up, or when I cut parts out of my video, I'll like have my phone nearby and I'll just get on my phone and like whatever on it. But my phone is broken. It just decided it was done working, and it won't, I think the charge port is bad because it won't pick up any charge because the battery died and it won't turn back on. So my phone has been broken for like a day and a half. I could have gone and gotten it fixed today, but I didn't. I don't know, I'm kind of liking being super disconnected, although I still have my iPad. But yeah, I don't have my phone on me, so it was hard at first, but you start to realize all of the other things in this world when you're not constantly stuck on your phone. I'm stuck on my phone a lot. Are you guys stuck on your phone a lot? Here I've got about 2 tablespoons of flour. This is actually gluten-free flour, but it's all I have. I think we're gonna only use about half of it to make a roux, okay, right? So a roux is just oil, or a fat, a butter, oil, whatever, and flour. And let me reduce the heat so I don't burn the flour. But we're gonna cook up this flour in the butter so it cooks out the taste of the flour. And this is gonna be like a thickening agent, right, for the rest of the sauce. Here I have a really concentrated cup of the Better Than Bouillon No Chicken base. I'm gonna leave a picture of what the packaging looks like right up here. We'll use half of it at first. I don't know if we're gonna need it all. I love the Better Than Bouillon No Chicken base. It is one of my all-time favorites, definitely a staple. In Rachel Ray's recipe, she uses beer. We're not gonna use beer. Okay, so, I hate the sound of metal on metal. I added about 3/4 cup of the Better Than Bouillon No Chicken stock, and then I stirred it up really nicely and made sure that there was no clumps in there. Now we're going to be adding in some Pacific Foods oat milk. I've been trying to get oat milk recently over almond milk because apparently all of the almonds that are being grown in California are like taking out the bees, and it's like this whole big thing. So I'm trying to like find alternatives. So I don't know how much I added, maybe just under a cup there. Okay, so that might be like a cup and a half, maybe 2 cups of milk. I don't know, let's figure it out. We're gonna add in some salt and some pepper. I wish I had a pepper cracker thingy. I want one of those fancy ones where you press the button and it goes and it has a light on the end, but I'm really trying not to spend my money because I need to save it. So here we are going to be adding a generous portion of horseradish mustard. You can use spicy Dijon mustard, whatever. This is what I have, and this is good. It's spicy, not too spicy, but it's pretty. It's got a little kick to it. And then we're gonna add ketchup, of course. Gotta love. Oh God, I hope that's not too much. Okay. That much ketchup. I'm not gonna lie, like it sounds really gross. Like I'm kind of grossed out. I don't know if this is gonna taste good, but I'd also be a liar if I said that I didn't put ketchup on my mac and cheese with hot dogs in it. So you know what? I'm gonna trust the process. I'm gonna trust Rachel Ray. She's probably got it figured out. So let's go, let's add the rest. This is the Deo block cheese. This is the entire block. The packaging looks like this. I recommend this cheese and grating it yourself instead of buying the pre-shredded cheese. So I'm gonna use most of it, leaving some for the top. Okay, so I got the sauce all nice and gooey and melted. I added in the rest of the macaroni that I had. Hopefully this is enough to fill our dish. It looks like it should be. And then these are, I used the whole package of the Jumbo Light Life Smart Dogs. These are my favorite veggie dogs. I sliced them up and cooked them in my cast iron. I tried to cook them pretty well. Some of them might have a little burnt crispies on them, but that's okay. So we're gonna add those in and let's stir up all of this goodness. Yum. Do y'all like this little serving dish? I found this at the thrift store. I thought it was so cute. It had these like rippled edges. It was like $2. And I looked it up online. It's by Mayfair and Jackson. And like, I guess this is a set, part of a set. And I mean, there's not much resale value. Like this one was like $12, but the blue kind, the light blue kind, resell for like $40. So I thought that was cool. And then after I looked up the price of this, I went down this rabbit hole on YouTube of watching people go to thrift stores and buy stuff at thrift stores and resell them online. Like that's how they make their living. Actually very cool. And like I shop at thrift stores all the time and I see all kinds of stuff that they see at the thrift stores and that they find value in, and I never would have even thought. But the thought of being like a shopper and then selling online at a higher price, obviously you would make a profit from that. I don't know if I have the patience for that. Anyways, all right, so this is the dish we're gonna be using. Like a glove, Martha Stewart, who is she? Okay, y'all. Sometimes I'm way too proud of myself. Okay, so let's add the rest of the Daya shreds here on top. I don't know what took me so long to start buying this cheese, but let me tell you, I am so glad I did. It is, why do I keep doing this? This is the Violife Parmesan cheese. The packaging looks like this. If you can find it, get it. It is so good. The other night when Sugar Nug was over here, my little Sugar Nug, I made a pasta dish, which is one of the best dishes I think I've ever made. I'm gonna have to recreate that here soon because it was so good. The whole time when we were eating, we were like, oh my God, it's so good. Anyways, this shreds beautifully. I'm gonna show you. And the trick is you wanna use a zester, a fine grater. I use this to like zest oranges, lemons or limes or ginger or something when you want to really grate something down fine. Also, it's really good like when you want to grate garlic or ginger because you really release a lot of the juices in the garlic and ginger. So I love this tool. This is one of my favorite things to use when you're like cooking, making sauces. Anyways, I'm rambling. Watch. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. She grates so beautifully. I've never like baked with this cheese before or put it under the broiler. So that's what we're gonna go do right now, and we're gonna see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the oven that I've had preheated to about, what is it at? 350, and I'm just gonna have it in there for maybe 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, maybe. And then I'm gonna turn on the broiler and really melt down this cheese. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so it just got out of the oven and I noticed that the cheese started to like crisp up and brown, but it wasn't like getting super melty, so I didn't want it to burn. And then I put a fresh layer of the Parmesan cheese on top. So yum, it looks really good. I'm excited to try it. I've got some water right here. Also, I stabbed the living out of myself the other day. I was washing dishes and I had a pot and there was silverware in there, and I'm always super careful and I always make sure to put my knives in face down, but I don't know what happened, but I have this little knife, y'all, and it's like a paring knife, and it's got this really sharp point to it, and it's the sharpest knife that I own. And I went in to grab whatever was in the pot to wash it, and I stuck my hand in there and I stabbed myself so hard right here on my finger and so deep. It was so gross. You know how when you cut yourself really deep, like you could see like fat coming out? There was like fat bubbles all around the wound. I was like, washing it out, like trying to wash it and rinse it with alcohol. Oh, it was gross. But it's not like big. It's like this big, but it's deep because the knife is so sharp. It just went. Anyways, it's been hard because I've been like bartending extra lately, and just trying to get it to heal is not good because I'm always putting my hands in water and, you know, shaking martini glasses, getting the martini shakers, and who cares? I cut my finger, it hurt. Okay, yum. You guys, I was gonna put some of these McCormick bacon bits on top, but I was like, nah, forget it. Okay, let's try it. I think it might be cool enough to eat by now. Oh, yum, how decadent. Okay. Oh, it's still really hot. Yum. I have to go to the gym after this. I signed myself up for a gym membership, y'all. I had to, because I don't know if y'all remember, I signed myself up for a 5K. I signed myself and Sugar Nug up for a 5K in like 2 months, so I have to get ready for it. And also I'm going to Indonesia, so I'm going to the gym after I eat this. I'm gonna let it sit for like an hour, but okay, here we go. Let's try it. Oh my God. Those hot dogs are where it's at. Okay, thoughts. The horseradish, mustard, and ketchup flavor is coming through pretty strong, and I'm not mad at it. I actually really like it. And the hot dogs. I actually really like this. I'm not displeased at all. And you would get so many different kinds of flavors with different kinds of cheeses that you use. That's my chair, okay? It's not me. I should probably switch my stools when I film. Like if you use the chow cheese, the tomato cayenne, that would be really good. Honestly, this is really good. So I'd like to say thank you first and before anything else. Thank you to those people who sent items or cards to my P.O. box. That was very nice of you. I got a few things and that was very nice. I want to thank Brandy for sending me a plaque that I have right there. Oh, you know what? I can message you on Instagram. I didn't think about that, but I'm gonna message you and send you a thank you. I really, really appreciate you sending that to me. It means a lot. And Katie for the cards. And there's also a couple more people that I need to thank, but I'm gonna be doing videos with the things that they sent. So that's gonna be exciting. So anyways, y'all, oh, by the way, it's pretty good, y'all. While I was at the thrift store, look where my mind is at. Oh, Savers did just have their 50% off sale for, what holiday was it? Whatever recent holiday it was. And I had a blast, like I always do. And I took Sugar Nug with me. And it was the second day of the sale because they always have a pre-sale for the club members because I'm a Savers Club member. And then they have the sale on the holiday on a Monday for everybody. And so I took Sugar Nug with me, and because I always try to like look for stuff for him, but I took him with me. And he goes and he looks in the men's section and he's like, man, everything's been scoped out and taken already. There's nothing good left. I go, watch and learn, Sugar Nug. I call him Sugar Nug because he's sweet like sugar and he loves desserts. Oh my goodness, does this man love sweets, cakes, cupcakes, chocolates, anything that's like loaded with sugar. He can like inhale. Like he'll eat like a cupcake full of icing and just drenched in like syrupy sugar and just go to town on it. And I'm like, oh, my teeth itch just watching you eat that. Anyways. Why do I love this? We go into the men's section and I start digging around. And it just turns into us having a time trying on clothes. I found him like 2 Banana Republic sweaters. I found him an All-Star like Converse sweater. He likes Chucks, like All-Stars Converse Chucks, and he likes that brand. What else? Some like really nice Kenneth Cole stuff, some Express Men shirts, some really, really nice things. Oh, I found him like an Adidas sports jacket and these Nike workout shorts. He like works out and like loves Adidas. Oh, and I found him a pair of Adidas sneakers. Really nice. I love Savers. It was all like $3, $4, maybe $5 an item. So shopping at thrift stores is where it's at, because like I can't afford to go buy new things. Also, we shouldn't be doing that anyways. Well, I don't think it's something that is the best thing to do, because fast fashion and all of these clothes that are being produced cause a lot of problems, not to mention that they're like clothes are filling up our landfills. And there's no reason for us to go out and buy new stuff when there's so much stuff in the thrift stores. All like plates, everything. These thrift stores are jam packed with stuff and at a very reasonable price. Anyways, the point of the story is that I found him a bunch of stuff. And he looks so cute in it. Let me tell you. Oh, he's so cute. So, I guess I should finish telling my story now. What else did I want to tell y'all? I had some notes in my phone of stuff that I wanted to talk about, but my phone is gone with the wind. Ice cold water. So, if you guys don't know, I love Todrick. You can go watch the movie, my last video. Long story short is Todrick is on tour and he had a show in Dallas, so I went with my best friend. We were enjoying the show, let me tell you. We were thriving because Todrick thrives so much. Also, did you see his latest post on Instagram where he's like on some like patio overlooking the ocean or something, and he's like butt ass naked and his little booty's on there and he's so cute. Love him. So my best friend and I were watching the show. I'm having a time. I'm losing my shit. This man can put on a show. Let me tell you. He can put on a show. Before I get into this, let me just say that my friend, and this man can put on a show. Let me tell you that my best friend who I went with, she goes to concerts all the time. She spends hundreds of thousands of dollars on tickets on concerts, because that's what like her and her husband love to do. So they've been to like Ed Sheeran, some famous country singers. They've been to a ton of really famous people's concerts. And she saw Justin Timberlake. And you know what she told me? She said that Todrick Hall put on a better show than them all. So Todrick, you doing the damn thing. So anyways, she's like, guess what? The reason I bought this merch is because you're going to meet Todrick Hall. And I go, excuse me? Como say what? And she's like, I'm not kidding. You're gonna meet Todrick Hall. If you buy at Todrick Hall's concert, or at least this one that we went to, if you buy 2 pieces of merch, you can meet him after the show. Oh my. I lost my shit. I was like, oh my God. I like started crying. I'm like giving her the biggest hug of my life. Oh my God. So it made the show like even 10 times better. So anyways, the show ends. It was amazing. Y'all, this man does it all. And he puts on a fabulous show. Show's over. And we have to go wait in line to like go see him at his, it's called like slide and step or something, where you step, take a picture with him, and then, you know, the next person and the next person. So we go to wait in line with our merch, and of course, like the people who bought the VIP tickets, they get to go first, and then he has like his friends or his like entourage that like got to go in absolutely very first. But we are on the other side, my friend and we're like 2 or 3 groups away from the first people in line. So we're like only like 6 or 7 people away from like the merch meet and greet line first. So his friends like get let through, and then all the VIP people get left through, and then we finally get to go through. I mean, this is a long time, like it's like an hour and 15 minutes. And this is why I have the best friend in the world who just sat there with me while I like lost my shit for an hour and a half. So we wait, and then we, you know, are going backstage around like these like windy line things. And then I see him up ahead. And oh my God, I get so excited. I'm fangirling so hard. I just really like him. And he put on such a good show, and I was just so excited to meet him. So my friend actually filmed me. Maybe I'll put the clip in. I'm a hot mess. I was like buzzing pretty hard. I'm all sweaty because I was like jumping up and down, dancing. My hair is just a big poof, and it was so humid, and I looked horrible. But anyways, I walk up to him, and it's like getting close to my chance to meet him, and I meet, first of all, his red-haired dancer who's got red hair like me, and she's so pretty. Like when you're watching his shows, it's really hard to like take your eyes off of her, because she's like hot and can dance like a maniac, and she's got red hair that she like flips all around. So I love her. And so I met her, and then she was so nice, and then I make eye contact with him, and he's got these piercing, like olivey green, gray almost eyes that like look into your soul, and they're so gorgeous. And I'm like, hi, Dr. No, like a blubbering mess. And he's, you know what he said? I can't remember exactly, but he goes, hi, oh my God, you're beautiful. You're so pretty, or something like that. And I'm like, me? You? Oh my God. It was so nice of him. I was like, oh my God, my life's complete. Like I'm done. See you later. Adios, amigos. He was just so nice and kind, and he just sat there and like talked to me for a second. I mean, obviously it wasn't anything long. I mean, he had this whole long line of people to meet, but he was just so nice and kind, and like paid me a compliment after he put on this amazing show. It was like his 4th show that week. I think it was like the end of his tour, and he was like going back to California. It's like midnight, and he has to like, or maybe he had a show the next day. I can't remember. I'm sure he had a million freaking things to do. And he's standing there meeting all of his fans and being so kind to each and every one of them. Like, that just speaks volumes to me. And I just really like him. And it was a really nice treat to meet him. So we love Todrick Hall. She can sit with us. It was a real treat. So maybe I'll put the picture up here of what of that when I met him. I look so bad. It's just not my favorite picture, but it is my favorite picture because Todrick Hall is in it with me. Anyways, can y'all believe I'm gonna go work out after this? I have to. I have to. I told myself I would. And I have to commit to it. I've already got myself up to running half a mile without stopping. So like what I do is I've been like slowly working up. So I'm at half a mile right now. And then once I hit half a mile, I like walk for a minute, 2 minutes, and then I run for a little bit. Like sometimes I'll do a minute and then I'll walk and then run for 2 minutes and then walk and then run for 3 minutes until I do about like 20-25 minutes on the treadmill. But I'm up to half a mile like consecutive running. Go me, I'm thriving. But anyways, and I don't have my phone to listen to music, so I'm gonna bring my iPad, carry around my iPad while I work out. I want my last bite. This is gonna be my last bite. I want it to have some hot dog in it. Yum. Mmm. Yummy. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.